Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the elect. That's what these lessons are for. I had a dream, probably like an hour, maybe a little over an hour ago. I've kind of, just trying to record it to the best of, my ability. You know, so anyway, in this dream, there was all kind of hell breaking loose in the streets, and there was a man that pulled up in a old car from the 60s, kind of beat up, and myself and a couple other brothers were in the streets, and I looked at the guy that was driving the car. It was Simeon Toko, the man from the Congo that they said, the CIA did all kind of, treachery to him because he had pretty much like superhuman power, to regenerate, his body and whatnot. And if you don't know who Simeon Toko was, you could go ahead and Google him, But anyway, he was in a dream in his beat up car, and none of the brothers I was with noticed him, but I looked and I was like, oh shit, that's Simeon Toko. Now somehow the dream switches to where we're in like a living room setting. It's myself, and I believe it was the elder brother Rapar, formerly of the GMS New York camp. He's since moved down to Alabama. He's teaching with the GMS Alabama camp now. And we're sitting on the couch, and Simeon Toko is pretty much saying, yeah, they did this, they did that to me, so on and so forth, and I'm just there amazed, like, wow. But Rapar, he's like, he kind of looking like, I don't know. So he grabbed the guy, Simeon Toko, he grabbed him by his garment and pretty much rent his garment, grabbed his shirt and pretty much rent it. And he looked, pretty much to reveal his body. And sure enough, there was all the scar tissue, and there was actually like a bullet that was in his body still protruding out, which is a picture of him that he was lifting up his shirt for the people to see what they did to him. And he was like, yeah, this is where they took my heart out. And like I said, there was a bullet protruding out of him. And on his arms looked all different. Like there was some kind of markings on his arms and whatnot. And I was like, damn, this is crazy. So now what happened was the dream switches again. Now Esau is in the dream, so-called white man is in the dream, and he's pretty much looking at the body of Simeon Toko, examining him, and he is not only amazed, but he's envious, because human limb generation is something that Esau, he's been trying to accomplish. You got a lot of people that are amputees, that pretty much if they lose a limb, the only thing they're gonna get maybe is a prosthetic leg, a prosthetic arm. That's the best they can do. All right. So they studying that human generation. So in the dream now, Esau was mad as hell. He was like, damn, why the hell is this guy like this? How does he has this animal-like ability to regenerate? And I'm just looking like, oh shit, wow, this is crazy. All right. So now the dream pretty much switches again to where I'm looking up, and there was a the Marvel superhero Doctor Strange. He was up there doing all kind of spiritual things, which I could have represented brothers with the spiritual power. And then there was another person up there, and it was just glowing, so I kind of flew up and looked to see who it was, but I was looking around. I'm like, wait a minute, where's Yahweh Shai? Yahweh Shai ain't here. Where the chariots at? And then I put in my mind, I said, listen, this is all. I said, damn, this is all CGI. You know, because you know Esau, that's a part of his miracles. You know, his CGI. So I'm like, damn, man, where's Yahweh Shai at? Nah, this ain't it. That's what I said, you know, to myself in a dream. Now, then after the scene switches again, I was sitting somewhere and I had the priest shaman with me, and you know, my woman, she was over there, and shaman was popping all kind of shit. I'm looking at the brother, I'm like, all right, brother, you know, and there was some dude there, and he said something derogatory about my woman, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna kill you next. And he said, what, you gonna kill me? So I walked over to him, and I pretty much started chastising his ass, man. He was kind of bigger than me, you know. He hit me, whatnot, man. So then I grabbed him by the balls, and I pretty much had him. I threw him on the ground and whatnot, started hitting him with shit, and pretty much I woke up, you know. After that, look, man, it was just a wild, you know, crazy dream. You know, I ponder these thoughts, but you know, I just wanted to share that, you know, with you brothers and sisters out there, man. You know, in the end of this thing of ours, man, in the end of this world, there's definitely gonna be some supernatural things happening. Yahweh Shai spoke about that, you know. He said the works that I do shall ye do in greater, because I go into my Father. So don't be amazed, man. You see men with that spiritual power, man. Men doing, you know, different things that defy gravity and, you know, perplex, you know, our enemies, man. Because in the dream, Simeon Toko, he was in amazement to Esau. Esau was studying him like, wow, how the hell is he able to do this? How does he have, you know, animal like abilities? You know, like the axolotl and the African lungfish that could, you know, regenerate their limbs and organs and whatnot, man. But hey, man, Yahweh Shai, man, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, you know, he shows you his power, man. And guess what? Simeon Toko, he made a statement, you know, that's on record, that he said in the end, many more are gonna come like him. So what does that show you, man? That shows you that, you know, in the future, this man Esau, he's not gonna be able to stop uh, the power and will of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right, because according to the stories, you know, they would cut Simeon Toko up with a bandsaw. He would regenerate himself. They would shoot him multiple times. He would regenerate. You know. So in the end of this thing, we gonna see, you know, the strange works of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. Lord will, this was edifying. Shalom.